Welcome to Foiling 101. By the end of this video, you will have a basic understanding of the safety elements to consider, the foundations required to get you to your feet and airborne, and the points to focus on to improve your technique when you go out on your own. Let's start with setup and safety. You are going to need a safety vest for impact protection and flotation, a helmet to protect your most valuable asset, a foil board, and of course a foil. Now before we get into the good stuff, let's go over some basic foundation. In terms of setup, we recommend that the foil assemblies are dismantled and reassembled each and every session. This not only makes transportation easy, but it also ensures that the mounting bolts don't seize over time due to salt buildup. And before entering the water, we recommend perfecting your stance, adjusting your weight distribution on a set of scales. This will ensure that you remain balanced on your board. Keep a low center of gravity and the board level with the water's surface. For the ideal stance, your feet should be slightly wider than your shoulder width apart, centered in the middle of the board with your nose, knee and toes aligned vertically. You'll notice in this image my eye line is directly above my knee and in line with my front foot, maintaining a very central position. While standing on the scales, practice transferring your weight from front foot to back foot by using your hips. The ideal stance will be centered with even weights matching on both scales. Now it's time to enter the water. Once you're in the water, the boat will remain in a low, stable speed for startup. If you are using a stand-up paddleboard, you can start in a standing position if comfortable, or commence in a kneeling position for added stability. When getting to your feet, position your front foot first, and then gradually bring your rear foot into position and get ready to pop up in a crouch stance. Remember to always keep a low center of gravity with your legs engaged and even pressure on both feet. If you're using a surf foil, start by squatting on the board, sinking the board below the water's surface and leveling out as the board and the boat drags you up onto the surface of the water. The boat should be gradually tapering its speed to a steady 14 to 15 kilometers an hour to get you up and going and begin to ride on the water's surface. It is recommended to keep slightly more weight on the front foot to control the foil's lift and remain on the water's surface until you feel comfortable. Once you are ready, level your weight over the board with a very slight increase on pressure on the back foot. The foil will naturally and gradually start to take flight if the boat remains at its cruising speed. Once the board is airborne, ensure you maintain a low center of gravity and evenly distributed weight. And now you're up and flying, let's go over some safe ways to dismount. The most important thing to remember is if you feel that you're about to fall or feel off balance, don't try and correct your stance and save it, jump off and dismount. You will always get another chance. When dismounting, you want to push the board away from you. It's not important to try and save the fall. What is important and crucial to your health and safety is that you push or kick the board away from you to ensure you're out of harm's way. Because of the nature and restricted movement of the wing in the water, the board will react very different to a normal surfboard. So when in doubt, kick it out. This concludes our introductory lesson of Foiling 101. We hope you enjoyed learning the basic fundamentals of foiling and hope to see you out in the water.